right here, said sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, little baby gon' shake that, 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 said yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, said sit down, right there, don't go nowhere, said yeah, I like that, bring that, right here, said sit down, right there.
Welcome back. We back with another reaction video. This is reaction to another family video. Indy rapper / comedian accused of taking a stripper out the game that was sleeping with her man. Wait, what? It's a female?
Nobody wins when the family feels.
I'm just tired of hearing all these rumors, hearing all this different bullshit. None of this y'all done heard is facts. If 50% of this I've been saying was true, they could have easily hit me with a conspiracy. But even the police know that y'all saying is not true.
I could never worry about a nigga in a rappy road. I could never worry about a bitch pellicose. I know you done drilled before, so what the fuck telling on? They get in they feelings cause the truth I'm telling in these songs. To kick you when I hit this. Nigga, I am not the one for caring, I burn all bridges. It started off, he standing tall, I turned him small. But you would never forget I hit them draws, nigga. Oh, you geeking? I aim at overall.
Here's the latest from 24-hour News 8.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Phil Sanchez. A sad update now to a story that we first brought you as breaking news yesterday. IMPD confirming the identity of a body found yesterday afternoon is 23-year-old Angie Barlo. Barlo had been missing since October. IMPD says it was a tip that led them to the body yesterday. The gruesome discovery was made in a wooded area on the northeast side. Police say they won't know the cause of death for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
What that's like to have to sit somewhere and identify your 23-year-old daughter. And the thoughts going through your head was, she's never going to be a mom. She's never going to be an aunt. She's never going to get married. Someone took all of that from her.
8 years later, a young woman from Indiana has now made an old cold case once again national headlines.
Damn,
after recently doing an interview with the Chicago-based blogger 16 Shadow.
That I ain't gonna say the facts, but what they say was facts. Cause I did see something.
I seen her in the YouTube shorts. My bad for interrupting so early, but I watched the interview. It was like, it was okay. What the hell? I ain't know that was. See, y'all doing too much on these interviews. Y'all divulging every secret known to man. Like, y'all can't get brought up for a charge. Anyway.
What they said, like, somebody was supposed to said they was paid to bury a body or some shit.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
If they implicated themselves in that way, that's on them. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I know you don't know nothing about that, but I'm asking you, like, was those actually things that was said? Because I just scrolled through, I told you about the Reddit shit. I scrolled through the Reddit shit, so anybody can type anything. I don't know, like, if these are things that the police are really saying they got, or if...
I ain't never been on Reddit, so I couldn't tell you. I'm for real, I couldn't tell you.
Crazy place.
Shout out to 16 Shadow. He did an over hour plus interview with this woman we're about to discuss. If you guys want to check it out, you guys should go over there and do so. And the real reason we bringing it up today, because this once main suspect in that cold case is now a rapper / comedian who had this aura around her for being able to beat bodies with a cute face. Today we talk about that story on how she allegedly beat a body. We talk about an Indiana woman who was found in a 5-foot ditch behind the home that was abandoned. A tip came in months later that a junkie allegedly buried her, and the main suspect was Raven Miller, aka Bonni Drip, and her boyfriend / baby father, Byrne McCullen. Now, Byrne had a pretty big pass on him as well, serving time for narcotics, in and out of jail, and he also had an on and off relationship with a young woman who worked at a dance club. She went by the name Angie Barlo. Let's just say, according to authorities, Raven and Byrne was the last to see Angie before she lost her life. So before we go over this one, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Raven Miller, go by the stage name Bonni Drip. As we mentioned, she's a rapper with tracks like Runs, released 2 years ago with just 20,000 views and counting.
Don't give them chills if they a real nigga. Quit asking why I'm by myself, cause I don't figure. Yeah, I'm a pretty vibe, it's like a real nigga.
And tracks like Assault and Battery, released 3 months ago with over 20,000 views and counting.
I could never worry about it in a rappy road. I could never worry about it wearing pellicles.
Now I guess she's also a comedian. On her Instagram that go by Bonni Drip, she also do skits, posing as a man.
Get that appointment up, sir?
Yeah, I would. Shit, whatever we gotta do, I'm trying to get that set up. You feel me? I like doing nice small girl.
Okay.
In the meantime, I would like to get my cleaned up. Every week swearing that they barber's code. This is all they be doing. This is how all these be looking, ain't it? Did I do it enough? Yeah. I did. That's how these niggas looking.
But it seems Bonni living her best life after leaving Indiana and moving to Arizona. But after being born and raised in Indiana, losing her dad, and also being questioned by authorities, she packed up with her baby father and headed out. And the reason she was questioned by authorities is, as we mentioned, for a cold case that's going on almost a decade. In 2016, it seems Raven had found out that her baby father was having an on and off relationship with a young woman named Angie Barlo, who was just 23 years old at the time. To this day, we don't know if Raven actually welcomed the on and off relationship or used that as a bait. But when you get to the results, you may be persuaded towards the bait. As we mentioned, Angie was a dancer, and in 2016, she received a strange text to do a private party. Now, that wouldn't be the first time Angie did private. As we mentioned, Angie was a dancer, and in 2016, she received a strange...
What's up? I'm on the phone. Albert just came over here. Check out my Facebook status about get ready for this appointment. What's up? What color are you wearing? I want our panties and bra to match. Fun. I have multiple colors, but a lot of black outfits. Yes, very excited. Anything black and red. Address gate code is. That might be really the text.
Text to do a private party. Now, that wouldn't be the first time Angie did private parties. But this time, the person in those text messages didn't leave a name. So for months, Angie had ignored. Until Angie went to Miami for her birthday with a couple of her friends. She came back home, rent was due, and she needed the money. So she decided to accept the private party and what the request said for her and her husband. Now, Angie had a best friend. And also, this was her roommate. And every time she did a private party, she would screenshot the location and send it to her best friend, with her last message being a cryptic message to her best friend during a private party at this address, just in case I go missing. Laugh out loud. Now, this alleged party took place on a Wednesday, the 26th of October in 2016, on the 7000 block of Harcourt at the Landmark Apartments and Townhomes in Indianapolis. Now, Angie drove to the party and put up a Snapchat at 11:45 p.m. that night. She appeared to be at the party and seemed happy as she smiled for the photo. And after that very Snapchat, that would be the last communication Angie would make, period. After Angie's mom showed up to her apartment the next day after not hearing from her, she noticed she wasn't there. So she immediately called the police. And at that point, she was a missing person. During the police investigation, they received those text messages, and they found out that the person Angie was texting was Raven, and the apartment was Raven and Burns' apartment that they shared together. Now, Raven told authorities that Angie had left at around 3:30 a.m. that following morning. But here's where everything get questionable. We don't know if that was part of their alibi or was Raven and Byrne telling the truth. But authorities said after telling that Angie left at 3:30, their words began to be rambling. So the next thing for authorities to do was to canvass the area to see if any cameras was available. Now, Raven and Byrne apartment complex had a gate that needed a code to enter, which also had surveillance. And at around 3:30, you can see Angie's car leaving the apartment complex. But stay with me, family. Let's zoom down on this photo. You can see headlights behind Angie's car that comes out right after her before the gate even closed and reopened, which happens to be Raven's BMW trailing her. And because it was nighttime with the dark tents, authorities couldn't tell who was driving whose vehicle. And when Raven and Byrne was questioned about the surveillance footage, they said they had no knowledge about it.
Question about the vehicles in the video, they became very vague as far as what had happened after that.
Now Angie's car would be found about a week later, but she wasn't in it. It was beat up. It was tore up in the inside and out. But with this still being an open case, authorities wouldn't tell what evidence, if any, was found in the car. It wouldn't be till months later where a junkie would make an anonymous tip to give them the location where Angie was buried. Now stay with me, family. She was found 5 feet underneath dirt behind a vacant house that once belonged to a relatives of Byrne. Now according to this junkie, they was paid along with other junkies to bury this body. And according to authorities, even though the junkie told them where the body was, his statement wouldn't be credible in court.
Here's the latest from 24-hour News 8.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Phil Sanchez. A sad update now to a story that we first brought you as breaking news yesterday. IMPD confirming the identity of a body found yesterday afternoon is 23-year-old Angie Barlo. Barlo had been missing since October. IMPD says it was a tip that led them to the body yesterday. The gruesome discovery was made in a wooded area on the northeast side. Police say they won't know the cause of death for at least 6 to 8 weeks. Our Julian Grace working the story for us tonight. He will have the very latest in a live report at 5.
Now it wouldn't be until the next year someone would get arrested in connection to the demise of Angie. But it would be 5 unknown people to this case. 1 woman, 4 men. And it seems Angie's grandmother account was defrauded for around $8,000 the same time she disappeared, which was strange to authorities, especially because the time frames had connected.
Search for Angie Barlo. Metro Police have been trying to find her since October. And this week, they went looking for clues in Muncie.
Several people there were arrested, but as Rich Van Wyk explains, Angie Barlo's family says they still don't have any closure.
Indianapolis police and the parents of Angie Barlo hope information they've uncovered and people Muncie police have put in the Delaware County Jail lead them to the missing 23-year-old woman.
We're just hoping maybe to finally get some answers after almost 7 months.
Since Angie disappeared from an Indianapolis home, her parents and friends have put up a reward, a billboard, and worn T-shirts with her picture.
We just don't know anymore, but we do know that she's out there somewhere and that she's waiting for us to find her.
Wednesday, Indianapolis and Muncie police raided and searched this Muncie home. IMPD investigators say they have information that there may be a connection between the people staying here and Angie's disappearance. Muncie police arrested 4 people on unrelated drug, theft, and other charges. Stephen and Christina Kramer say they aren't familiar with any of them.
No.
Not at all.
Don't know any of them.
No idea why they'd be perhaps connected to your daughter?
No.
Michelle Brown is jailed on theft charges. She's accused of stealing roughly $8,000 from the bank accounts of a Sharon Barlo, Angie's grandmother.
Why?
The family hope the arrests are enough to break the case open and end 7 months of agony.
You don't sleep, you don't eat, and I mean you don't sleep because it's like the nightmares that you have at night are worse than the ones that you live during the day.
Indianapolis police aren't saying what they found or much about their investigation other than to say it's a case they are working actively and aggressively. Anne Marie.
All right, thanks, Rich. So here's a real quick timeline of this case. Barlo last seen at a party in Indianapolis on October 26th. She never came home from that party, and then her family reported her missing. It was in November that her car was found. Just yesterday, Metro Police searched a home in Muncie connected to the case, and as Rich reported, they made arrests, but say they are not related to her disappearance.
Now, after all this, it would still be no direct connection as far as an arrest for Angie. But as you can imagine, people was coming at Raven neck for this. She was a media influencer. This was what she had to say about the allegations about 2 years after that.
And my last time addressing this situation, because y'all want to hear it from me. I'm who they've been waiting on. And I'm just tired of hearing all these rumors. Motherfuckers that don't know me, motherfuckers that do know me. Hearing all this different bullshit. None of this shit y'all done heard is facts. If 50% of the shit y'all been saying was true, they could have easily hit me with a conspiracy. But even the police know that the y'all saying is not true. Everything that I'm about to state to you can be verified. You can go to the courts, whatever you want to do, public records, get all the information that you need. Everything that I'm about to tell you, it can be verified. First off, I didn't kill nobody. Second off, I didn't have to kill nobody for no money, so y'all can quit saying that I was 3 months behind on rent and car payments and all of this. You cannot be 3 months behind on rent. You're going to get evicted before then, okay? Period. Secondly, how am I late on car payments that never existed? My 2015 truck owned that, title to it. My Audi, title to it. Camaro, title to it. Hyundai, Impala, title to all of them. That don't even make sense. Had this long before all of it popped off. The police know that. They have all the evidence to prove that I was financially stable. So that theory is out the window. My wedding ring is 10 bands. What the fuck about? My teeth, that's another 6. Like, I was never hurting for no money, and I'm still not, sweetie. So, another thing. Y'all keep wanting to try to put out there that me and Angie had a problem with each other. She would have never went nowhere with me. The police got phone records, her sending me pictures. She got pictures of me in her phone. She knew exactly who I was. They have video surveillance of us at McDonald's together that same night. They need to release that footage to y'all so that y'all can see that she was comfortable with me. I never had no issue with this girl. Clearly, the police have all of that. Another thing. Y'all really just need to quit calling my phone and calling all the people that's around me. Because at this point, y'all putting a lot of people's lives in danger. All of the shit that y'all send to me, my assistant screenshots it, puts it into a folder. You want to approach me, say that you're going to kill me, do all these different things. I have the right to protect myself. I'm going to protect myself. All of this stuff that y'all doing is just talking. I came from the mud. This ain't doing shit to me. I'm booked for the next 30 days. Thanks to y'all. I was booked before, but I'm definitely booked now. I just made a couple bands on deposits. Deposits alone, $20 deposits. Love me and they foot me. Y'all not stopping my bag. Y'all giving me free publicity. A mother that's in the streets or that know about the laws gonna put 2 and 2 together. Like, all of this ain't be true. A month not be free, nigga. The police know where I'm at. Y'all can stop saying that I'm running, that I'm hiding, that I'm wanted. I don't got no warrants. I'm a free woman. I can do whatever I want to do. Another thing. If you don't believe me, there's court document. They came out here in 2017 and picked me up, took my DNA, took my fingerprints. None of it matched to anything that they have. Period. None of it matched. On top of that, if I supposedly did something to Angie in my apartment that y'all claim I moved out of, I'm going to touch on that in just a second. If I supposedly did something to her, this is on the news, so y'all can go look this up too. They came in there with that spray and them lights and all of that, put it on everything in my house looking for blood. No blood. Period. You cannot cover up blood. I don't care how good you clean. I don't care what you do. There is no covering that up. And just to make sure they didn't miss anything, they came in my house for a second time. Again, they found nothing. My vehicles, they put 30-day holds on my cars. Tore my seats up. Everything that they could possibly think of to find something that was not there. Y'all keep on lying saying that I moved out of the state a day after this happened. I was in that for 6 months after days. What is you talking about? I could not even leave because my nigga was on probation. He had to check in every Tuesday. That's facts. You can go look that up. What I can tell you I did is, after my nigga got off of papers, which I already was planning on doing before I ever had a party, was leaving. Ain't nothing in that city. I'm a free woman. I ain't gotta stay there. After mine got off probation, 6 months later, you did live. Because it's opportunities elsewhere. It's not shitty. Y'all all miserable. Either you me or you don't. I'm going to keep getting this bag. That's what I'm going to keep on doing. I'm trying to think of something else to touch on. Oh, and y'all want to get mad at my celebrity clients because they won't use their platform to promote bullshit. Never been charged with a crime. Period. Never been charged with a crime. Nobody is obligated to promote y'all bullshit. All y'all doing is slandering my name, hoping that people are going to stop messing with me. You're not stopping my bag. Y'all threaten me every day, my family, all of the above. I do not lose sleep at night because I know that I'm innocent. Period. Y'all can stop calling me. It does not affect me. You're getting put on a block list.
How are you getting your number?
Nothing that y'all saying makes sense. Then y'all saying that I answer her phone. You know that's a whole lie. The police got her phone records, and they know who she talked to last. And it was not me. Period. How can I answer her phone when she took her phone with her? Period. So y'all can stop saying I answer her phone. Another thing. When it comes to her mama, whatever she's saying I said, I've been getting bits and pieces of what she said I said to her. Lies. I talked to her one time. That was the next day when she asked me had I talked to Angie and did I know where she went. Period. Anybody else that's contacted her and said that they were me, lies. Have not talked to that lady. Another thing. The whole world knows that my name is Raven Miller. It's not like I just moved and created an alias and I'm trying to hide. Everybody knows where I'm at. If the police need to talk to me or pick me up, they know exactly where I'm at. Period. Calling me Bonni before this even went down, but y'all want to act like it's some conspiracy theory that my name's Bonni. Like, I've been on social media. I just find it funny that y'all didn't choose to start slandering my name and putting this bullshit until y'all see me on TV. Y'all see me elevating. I'm going to keep on applying pressure. I'm not the least bit worried about y'all. Everything that I'm saying is facts. And if you already done said some bullshit and picked a side because you heard one bullshit of the story, don't come back across that line. I'm not fucking. Period. At the end of the day, I'm focused on this bag and staying safe. All that other extra bullshit doing, I'm not worried about y'all. It must be nice to have that much time on your hands to be that worried about somebody else. It must be nice, but I don't have time for it. That's why after this video, this dead, man. Everything that I'm saying is facts. Anyways, all the other little lies that y'all done heard, because it's so much here, I'm not finna address all this little nitpicks. Period. New music on the way. Thank y'all for the free promotion. Like I said, I'm booked up for the next 30 days. Love me, motherfucker me, because I'm a good person. Stuff that somebody lost their life, I didn't have nothing to do with that. Y'all want to know why I didn't post it on my page? My own daddy got killed in that city. My god brother got killed in that city. My cousins, my friends, so many people that I know got killed in that city. And I don't post that on social media. Everybody don't go to social media with everything that they got going on in their life.
They shouldn't.
Period. Take it how you want. Do what you please. That's the end of it. I'm not discussing shows. All that bullshit that y'all talking about, block and delete. You're just a profile. You care about me enough, go make another one. Block and delete. Period, man. I'm out.
Like she said, all this stuff is alleged because she ain't been charged. She look at it like free promo. But if she didn't do it, I pray for her and especially Angie and her family so they can get some closure. I hope when the arrest comes soon. And if Raven had nothing to do with it, it'll clear her name and she can continue chasing her career. But if this is the opposite, we all know The more you talk, the closer them walls closing in. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one. This was the story of an alleged rapper/comedian female from Indiana who allegedly hosted a private party for her boyfriend with another girl they knew but didn't disclose who they was until after. That was the last communication from the victim. She lost her life, body found months later. Almost 10 years later, still no arrest. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, that's a little mysterious. I don't know. That case is kind of crazy. If Bonni didn't do it, then by all means, well, I don't want to say by all means use by all means use the hate as promotion if these people are lying on your name. At the same time, if you did do it, what was the point of going live? But I mean, it's been 10 years. I would assume they would pick you up sooner or later. You got fingerprinted, they got your DNA, and you still didn't get charged. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The only real thing that's tying you to it is your car pulling up after when she was leaving, and of course the messages. But this is very curious. At the end of the day, someone still lost their life, so rest in peace to Angie. Condolences to the family. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.
Everything I see and I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything I see and I achieve it, bitch, we best. Everything Everything I'm seeing, I achieved it, bitch, you best believe it. It has been my Nintendo, shit legit though, kick it with my kinfolk. Haters just be talking, so I really do not need their info. They info, Chakra ascending, I'm back in this bitch, hella me pending. Mind on $1 million and I'm needing like every percentage. Feel like Naruto when the leaf is hitting. It's so hard to stay hidden. It's dying soul sitting out on me mission. What Kabuto split the brain, playing both sides in this village. Trying to give you mummy visions like views from the dead. You probably resemble where the tense victim searching for a Shinigami or a seal of this world.